screen time. Useful tool or distraction from learning?
This is the age of technology, so it can be a bit of a challenge to actually limit our children's screen time.
There are pros and cons to this, and sure, while the cons are many, there's also lots of pros too.
In my home, my children are seeing me working on screens a lot. I record videos, I'm writing blog posts and updating my website. So it's not surprising for me that they're quite interested in screens and they want to explore them themselves, because it's normal for children to emulate their parents' behaviour.
So, look, we limit screen time because it has been proven that it can have some detrimental effects on our children. One of those negative effects is that it can inhibit language development. So we try to counter this in our home by talking a lot about the shows, recalling the story of the program that was watched, the different things that they've learned, and it's just a conversation starter, and so we chat about that a lot. It can be said that screen time can be a distraction from more serious learning, but really I believe that children are going to gravitate towards whatever it is that they're trying to do. When left to their own devices, children usually reach for the things that are going to further the area of development that they're working on. If toys are still available, children will choose toys over screens a lot of the time, unless they really need some kind of zone out time and to rest, which is okay too. It's important to be really mindful about the kind of shows that your children are watching, so definitely you should watch them before you allow your children to watch them, and also seek out content that you believe will be educational for them. For example, Sesame Street or the Wild Kratts. And absolutely avoid all shows that contain any sort of violence whatsoever. Screen time can be incredibly overstimulating and fast-paced, and it can be really overwhelming for children who are watching too much. It can take away from time that would have otherwise been spent in their own mind, maybe in a slightly meditative state, and so it can cause them to feel like they need this constant entertainment that the screen often provides, and it can become addictive. That's something that you can counter as well, though, by making sure that there's lots of story time when you're sitting together reading books, and that it's not the first thing that's reached for whenever they're feeling tired and want to have a little zone out time, that it's not, okay, straight away on the couch, watch TV. You can teach your children that there's lots of ways to unwind, and that, yeah, television can be one of them, but it doesn't have to be the only one. Zone out time can be spent, reading together, just cuddling, maybe doing a little guided meditation where you can talk them through it, making up stories together and recapping your day, even just, drawing and doodling at the table, or just sitting, drinking a warm drink and doing nothing else but being mindful of the cup in your hand and that kind of thing. But yeah, the TV has its place. Sometimes even when just the parent themselves is tired, it can be a good way of keeping your children entertained for a few moments, so you can have a cup of tea while you know that they're safe and happy. And the TV can be educational, with shows like Sesame Street that really show so much diversity that they might not actually see in their own lives otherwise. And so some TV shows can actually aid you in teaching your children tolerance. So screen time can also be educational. You can use it to find information for your children on the internet. You can help them to learn how to use the internet in that way. And so the same as the way we would have looked up things in an encyclopedia when we were children. But the number one thing that's going to influence how much screen time your children have is how you as a parent are interacting with the screen on a daily basis. So if you're constantly sitting scrolling on your phone, that's modeling that behavior for your children. For most parents, it won't be mindless scrolling. It'll be looking things up. What time is the museum open at? What time can we go to the cinema? Where is that recipe for the cake I want to bake with the children? So we're looking up things all the time on our phones. And so if we can just be more mindful about the message that we're giving our children when we're on our phone. So even just a commentary, even just to speak about what it is we're doing. Okay, I'm looking up the times now. I'm writing this blog post for work, or I just have to answer this post on Facebook right now, explaining to your children each individual thing so that it doesn't come across like mindless scrolling is an acceptable behaviour, but that we purposefully use these screens to, help us with our work or to learn something. So for you, what are the pros and cons of screen time? I'd love to know. Send me a message, or if you're watching on YouTube, drop me a comment in the box below. And while you're here, why not like and subscribe to my channel so you can get notifications of each new video that I